My name is Daniel Benavente. I've been working in the service industry for a long time. It's been almost 20 to 25 years. I started in Milwaukee as a barback, and ever since I became a barback, I knew I wanted to become a bartender. I had a lot of good mentors. Showed me the ways of how to greet someone, how to make someone feel special, how to almost host as like they're in your own house. Having someone just have a big smile when they walk into your bar is probably one of my greatest joys. I know, just seeing a friend, seeing a complete random stranger, you never know who's going to walk in through that door. It could be literally anyone. The doors are always open to this bar. As far as history, I've always had my nose in a book about cocktails. It's always been learning the history, learning how to make something better, how you can twist something better, because every single person is different, making different cocktails for different people. That is my ultimate goal. And I love taking care of that job of just making sure what people want to drink. They tell me what they're feeling. They tell me what they like, if they want it bitter, if they want it sweet. And just having that person knowing that you hit that mark on your cocktail is an incredible feeling. I was in Milwaukee and I was a part of this great program with this other bartender, and then I moved to Chicago and it was completely different. It was all corporate. It was completely corporate steakhouses, very strict menu, very strict classics, which I think I was taught the most in Chicago, just learning everything about classic cocktails. And as I was in Chicago, I was doing Second City. So I was balancing between doing improv, stand-up, and bartending. And I think those are my two loves. Those are one of my two biggest loves of my entire life, is making sure people are happy with their drink and making sure people are laughing with stand-up. It's an incredible thing how you can combine those two things. Came down to Miami and I immediately fell in love with the city. I went to a few bars, some that are open and some that are closed. And I met some people that made me want to move down here. As soon as I moved down here, I started working at Blackboard Ordinary. And this was a moment in time back in 2016, 2017, where the cocktails were just absolutely booming. You know, it was 4 bottle pickups with some sort of ingredient that you have to muddle or shake, or it was just a lot. I was thrown into the wolves, I feel, at Blackbird. I mean, setup time was almost 2 hours. But I loved it. I loved every second of it. I loved cutting fruit every single afternoon. I loved picking mint. I loved, getting avocado. We had a crazy avocado cocktail there. From there, I went to a neighborhood bar called Better Days. And I just started going to Better Days more. And I started loving staff, the owners, just the atmosphere and that camaraderie, which working in the service industry is incredibly rare. It's incredibly rare to a bar that you click with so well and it resonates with you so well, and you want to be a part of it. Like, I was attracted to the people and staff and ownership of Better Days. It was such an easy fit for me. From there, we had this opportunity. We had this opportunity of opening up a bar in Little Havana, and Little Havana has the most richest history in Miami. Besides Miami Beach, besides Wynwood, Little Havana is, I want to say, the heart of Miami. You want to be a part of history. And I feel being here at Casa Tiki, the Dead Flamingo Pop-Up, is a part of history. And that's what I want to be a part of. And I want to see this place succeed and establish itself in one of the richest cultures in America. And I'm super happy about that. And I specifically remember, I'll never forget this conversation that I had with Will. It wasn't really a threat, but I'm like, listen, if you ever decide to open anything anywhere, please include me. I want to be a part of it. And he said, say less. And a few years passed. I want to say maybe 3-4 years. And I finally got that text. I finally got the, hey, we're thinking of opening up a place in Little Havana. And I didn't even hesitate. I was, little small fact, I was thinking of leaving Miami to move to Texas. And as soon as Will said that, as soon as that opportunity came, I just jumped on it immediately. And there was no hesitation. Like, I knew if I get backed up by these people from Better Days, the Dead Flamingo, I knew that this place can't fail. So, and we are doing incredible here, and I am so proud to be a part of it. The reason why I was so attracted to the Dead Flamingo Pop-Up It's because it's a Dead Flamingo. It's bare bones. We're just 10 bartenders, a ragtag group of people that want to make a difference in this community. Every single bone that we have, we put it to this place. And everything that we do, we put it in this bar. And I am incredibly proud to be a part of it. Everyone has different roles here. I do events. I do stand-up comedy as well. This space is so special because it has such a great stage. We can do anything we want here. We host yoga. We host salsa nights. We host comedy nights. And you never know who's going to show up. It's such a wild, vibrant neighborhood that it's such a great fit for me especially to bring laughter and drinks, two of my favorite things, to people, and that's why I love working here. It's something that you own now. It's something that belongs to you, something that you feel that everything relies on you. Better Days, we have an amazing staff, but it's a lot of different parts, a lot of different people coming from different areas, all to be in Brickell. And Brickell has a certain type of vibe to it, I want to say. And Better Days fits that vibe so incredibly well. The people that bring that vibe is the staff. So it's incredibly interesting that a lot of the staff from Better Days is here at the Dead Flamingo, and now we're in a different house. Now we're in a different area. Now we get to prove that we can fit anywhere, bring such a ray of sunshine to Little Havana. Now that we have the same staff and we have the manpower, it's such a great adventure to be in a new neighborhood, in a new bar. So it's just replicating what we did at Better Days, but to make it a little bit more personal. We bring our own little flavor to Little Havana. This is our baby. This is like our first newborn baby that we want to nurture and raise. And Better Days, it was a few spots. It was a few spots before, and but here we're revamping everything. We're revamping the tiki aspect. We're making it the Dead Flamingo. We're going to make it ours. And as soon as the people from Little Havana see, they're going to welcome us with arms wide open. The Dead Flamingo means loyalty to me. We do it till we die. It's nothing but loyalty. Is sticking by people that you trust, and the people that came to me with this project was Gio and Will. We've been in cahoots of just opening up a bar together and just opening up a little club with comedy, with just everything, just bringing a new flavor. I'd have to credit Will and Gio. Those two guys have just been. If it wasn't for them, this place wouldn't be opening right now. Now that we have Eddie as well, it's like the game's over now. Like, we have such an all-star of people, and everyone here, every single employee here is an essential part to this bar. If we don't have that one employee, then we're going to lose a massive part of this bar. We like to keep it tight in our family, but the Dead Flamingo means family. You never see one flamingo. You never see just one of them out and by themselves. It's always a group of these motherfuckers, You always see a group of them, and that's what I love about the concept, and that's what I love about the Dead Flamingo.